Happy Sunday out there, everyone. Ed George is here, and it's Jamie and I. Jamie Bog, right? Left.
Hi.
You're right. I left. Right. And we got a crowd, a deep crowd of one here today. Uh, Benjamin in the house. So glad you made it. Jamie's been here a minute, has some stuff on her mind, wants to share some thoughts. Because I asked her, she's like, I didn't want to be on that thing. What is he
was like,
talking
"What are you
about?
talking
What
about?"
is he making up story? No, I'm helping her along. Like, you want to do this, right? This is what my grandson says. Is this the best day ever? Is this the best day ever? He's, uh, yeah, you want to be able to be recorded, don't you? You love doing that, don't you? You love it, right? Yes. Like, oh. Anyway, Jamie's here. And thank you for being here, Jamie. I'll read the comments here and then we can get into some things. George, happy Sunday. May y'all get one step closer to the goal in the name of Jesus Christ. How sweet. That's very sweet of you. I'm going to get a little closer so we have to leave. There we go. Okay. All right. Uh, Alan, happy day, everyone. God bless everyone. I'll be joining today. So sweet, Chamber Mama. Praise Jesus Christ. Always careful about his prayers. Wonderful. Thank you, Alan. And always means it, too, from the heart. Frank, greetings to all. Chamber Mama and praise Jesus Christ. Y'all very smart people. And there's Mike, Life in a Body, right? I like a good comedy name. That's good. Greetings, everyone. We don't want to skip over a little comedy. We need that. Greetings, everyone. J Bear Mama. Good to have you, man. Haas Quest 13. Greetings. All right. King, that's nice. Good to have you. Live from the Real Spiritual Center. Love it. Pamela, girl, you're amazing. Really. Your support is really, I can't note it enough or thank you enough. And I'm happy for your outcome and your family, all of it. I really am. Reese made it. That's good. All right. Everyone's getting assembled. Um, Feel free. Hey, I got something on my mind that's been going on. Go ahead and type it in here. What's going on with you is important. So, what do you? Oh, I'm like douse of the light here. That's good. So there we go. That's better.
You're
Sorry,
not used to having two on camera.
I'm totally not. But it's good to have you, though. All right, that's the salutations are in place. Nice. Uh, and we were about to go live, and Jamie's like, "Hey, get it up, up, up." I was like, "Hold on a second there." And she was talking about her right egg.
Oh, okay.
She was talking about
So on the trip, I brought this journal, and I started writing it. It's so opposite.
It's opposite. I know.
Okay.
It's hard to get used to.
September 2nd, and this is how many pages I filled of writing since September 2nd. And then John showed me his journal, and it's not as many words.
It's just shorter things in it, what I write down.
And mine is more, every line full.
More narrative, and
Yeah.
mine is more bullet points. And I was just trying to say I used to write like that from God, oh my God, I had a book, right? Oh my God, what?
Like
And
this emotional roller coaster I'm on.
it is, and the truth just comes like spilling in with like out of a fire hydrant. So like, oh well, just turn it up a little bit, and then okay, that's a good calm pace, and it's like, fire hose. Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. I'm just recognize it, and now it's just for me. Jamie's been here a minute and learned a lot and hung out, and she's about to head back, and I was like, oh, uh, and we were at the drum circle. I said, oh, I made it a really not, spiritual joke. Put it that way. I was like, hey, you should come dance to the circle. So what?
No.
Yeah, and I was like, well, you're not going to be under my wing. You're just going to be freeform out there. You know what I'm saying? Out of the going back to your post there, your foxhole. You're going back into your, and they know you know what's up now. So it's their job to test us until we know, and then we're there for them. You see what I'm saying? So I said, well, I'm there for them. Like I know what's going on and what's going to happen to me. It's already happened to me a lot of times. So if I'm in place and something comes up, they are always watching. So they'll experience, a miracle happened, and they'll have a reaction, right? And that's how I make an impact and change the hive. Like, that's so right. Their Baba said, perfect masters can perfect one individual. Yeah. But the avatar can make a push to the whole world. Yeah. So why? I could push the whole world through agency, through Jamie and through you, because you have learned, oh my God, it's a hive mind. And so if your actions are right, if your heart is you, who I'm speaking to you right now, these few people, your heart is right, your mind is right, they're reading your mind, they know you know. And so their world is shifted by you and them watching you and taking all that in. You see what I'm saying? They're not able to not watch you. That's their only purpose in life, really. So, and they know they're watching for a reason to see you wake up and so on. But it has an impact on them. You see, you have your truth, your actions, your heart, your your actions that come from your heart, your choices that come from the truth, but you have the truth now, and so do they, and their actions are just follow the script. You know, don't go, don't step out of line, and that's totally not our actions. We work from our heart. Okay, I was working from my heart before you were, right? We all were, and then you didn't have the truth, and things were going, the way operate from your heart you expected them to, because you didn't know the truth. So that's why you question the nature of your reality. You found the truth, and now your actions are completely different. You see, and now that's having an impact on them. That's why I said we're going to hit this line, and things are going to change. It's not cops around me as close as they can be trying to annoy me constantly. I was like, no, I'm steady over here. You want to show up and have a miraculous experience, and the hive has to deal with knowing that, stop on by again. And they don't. And they don't. You see what I'm saying? Because they've already absorbed that, so they don't, it's already caused problems in the hive mind, the script, the do everything as is, uh, not from the heart, just do what you're told. That's already it's made such an effect on them. You see? So that's the way we become their servants. Oh, we wake up, we operate totally differently, and then we begin to change things and push things forward through the spiritual hierarchy. Oh, which is just the truth getting out in a method through people that know the truth, and their actions change. So that's how we begin to serve them. You see, I it's not easy. So you see your hands here. Ah, yeah, they're driving crazy. I know.
I went and touched the center in the drum circle though.
Yes, she did, and
That's
pray for
okay.
them. I was like, well, if you don't want to dance, go pray for them. And she immediately did. And we're here for them. Whether you want to dance for them or not, I do. Because I'm like, well, I'm dancing for both teams. I'm like, this is great. Oh, you really like dancing, huh? I'm like, well, I really loved hanging out with God, actually. Now that you mentioned what I really like to do. And I'm back. So it's like, So that's our service. These things get pointed out to me a lot. You got to end up eating well, not perfectly well, making good choices on what's going into your body, what's coming out of your mouth, what's going out, what actions you have. You're more careful about it, right? It's not necessarily that you have to come up with a miracle. That's my job. But the miracle is you're just operating on the truth. And since your heart's involved, it's totally different than what they would choose to do. That's all. And that's how you have an impact that is pushing the world. You see, once you see it, you oh, okay. And then we're like, where do miracles come from? Where did that thoughts come from? And Alan had a good comeback, like that it comes to the spiritual hierarchy. Like no one's getting any how to push the world except through the hierarchy. Which I don't make that rule, by the way, or any of this. I don't. And I want to say something I never said before. Today it's really important. Jamie's been here a while. She's going to go back, and I said it to her yesterday. But I want you all to see this too and know this. And I want you to know this that you had this experience. If you come around me, I want you to know this. Okay. Bear Baba said he's the thief of hearts. Yeah. And all you got to do for Bear Baba is love Bear Baba. Yeah. That's what Bear Baba says. I'm going to read what everybody's saying in here in a second. I am. But do I do that? I don't do that. I don't. Yes, I steal your heart. I stole her heart. I stole your heart, right? Jamie's like,
That's what I was saying. When you said that, you said, I don't tell people to, like John says, he doesn't tell people to love him. But everyone in here naturally does. Like we all love John.
and so I don't steal your heart for myself. I'm like, okay, good. Now it's open and make it so God can come in. That's what I'm here for. Hey, oh, it was rough getting here, yeah? I put on my wig. You take a rest under my wing for a minute. We have a chat while you're resting. Hey, man, all this, you never gonna, what did the heck, and all that. You know what I mean? For however long that needs to happen. Yeah, 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 totally, totally. But it's like, no, no, no. Hey, cool, you're under my wing here for a second. You know, I'm not gonna, you know how everybody else takes advantage of you when you got a minute to get taken advantage of? Yeah, not me. No. And so your heart is this. I just cut all the strings. See, I cut them. I put them in your hand. Okay, hold on to them. They're very important. And make sure, right? The only one who's coming in is God. Do your best. So get you to even, get you in control. Okay, I got my hand on the strings to heart. Okay, good, good, good. And then you're gonna make it. Okay, let me know if I can help. But see how that's different. You follow, like Bear Mama is real, but never had a body. You see him say, "Yeah, you should let Bear Mama. Bear Mama can come, and there's no limitations. God has many forms that God made up to be, and serves all those forms at once. Miraculously, it's impossible. But I'm just in one body here, by the way. So I'm just got the information first. I won the game first. Uh, in the parlance, right? Oh, you're Christ, or whatever. Yeah, but Christ consciousness is the goal, not for one individual, but you chose the wrong individual if nobody else gets it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to, hey, okay, this is what's going on, and all I want for you, and what does Christ consciousness mean? I met with God, and when I had that experience, I became not separate from God. It happened over time periods, happened to me, but at the final one, it's like, okay, no separation anymore. You still have all the information when you get back in the body. Wow. So that's an experience that's available to everyone. It is required experience to leave here. It's required. I just don't get to leave. Like you're the one that stays and helps everyone else have the information. So I need you to see that I don't steal hearts, right? Comes to me on a platter. I'm like, okay, heart surgery, right? Easy does it. So important, right? Super hard. Uh, yeah, there you go. But then hey, you know what? My wings are working again. I noticed that too. You can fly around if you want. Yeah, no, look at that. It's working. All this stuff happens when I fly around. Yes, it does. There's all these other birds and all this other. Yes, there are, but you know who they are now. Yep. Yes. Okay, so they're not going to walk up and break your wing anymore, are they? Nope, they're not. Right? So I would say if you want to say anything about if that relates to your experience at all, I want to share.
Yeah, I think I'm not good at talking, but I think that like I like listening to you better than talking. The thing that was coming to mind is I haven't had that experience of seeing God, and I know there's some really advanced people in here that they've had that happen. So that's the whole purpose of this trip, was to advance spiritually, and eventually, hopefully, that happens.
Well, spiritual advancement is occurring. That you accept more truth and you act on more of the truth. So that's obviously happened with you. Got all the paperwork to prove that, and off you go. It's like when you put water to boil onto the stove. That water is getting hotter every second. If you got the flame under it, it's just nothing's happening like it is in God yet. It's like no, but advancement happens, and then it boils. Yep. So don't turn off the stove. Don't move the pot, right? Conditions must stay so the water boils. And no one's me saying keeping people under my wing for a minute. It's like I want the heat on and the water boiling and no other things to stop the event of meeting with God.
Yeah. And that other point I was saying, like, you don't tell people to love you, but the people that have gone to India or the people that have been around you love you. And
I love them back.
Yeah.
Equally, at least. And I hope I do my best to treat it as such. And to me, the best treatment is gain control of the most difficult part of your character and don't allow someone else to have control of it anymore because they read our minds and they play off our weakness. It's not how we are, it's how they are. So that's how they root out our weak points and then they're available to us. If you're around me long enough, they come up out like, well, here's a way to cut that string, hold on to it, and you're fine. Just hold on to it for a minute, and I'll sit here while you do it, and it'll pass. That whole pattern will just pass, and you'll watch it pass into your past. And you'll see a pattern that wants to come up into your future. You won't let it happen. And then it has no traction. And then that's the freeing of the place of your heart. Nothing's in there to block God coming in. So, yeah, I think that's an experience everyone has in this process. And so it's why Jamie and I think all of you had the experience when you gather with each other. It's great because there are so few people you can have this type of interaction and conversation with about the truth. You just can't do it. So having the time getting together and working through these things. And I mean, Jamie's just like, hey, I'm coming. I'm like, that's one way to get it done, So, and so she did advance.
And because of September 11th, because you were saying like that's a shifting point, like the last 8 years, it's like a kickoff. So I just wanted to be in this place to experience that.
Yeah.
Like you said, that would be a good day for yearly meeting everyone.
True. Let me just pause here for a second because people wrote a lot. I want to catch up with that and make sure we're addressing that. But I wanted to flow through that for a minute. So thanks for your patience. So, all right, Ella, that's where we are. I've been writing some thoughts as well. Excellent question, topic. Making memories. I love it. Oh my goodness, so good. Making memories. MM33. I love it. Uh, how to handle making memories. People often do things to make memories. Why? I think a lot of them are redoing the script. You know what I'm saying? Pattern. If you're pattern based, which Hive is pattern based, all the cells in a like if you put honey in like hot water together, it starts to form like a hive structure. The honey itself, uh, which is so they're structure based through and through. They are just like you can't imagine having a hive mind, they can't imagine not having it. I mean, it's like just as you can't imagine breathing water, they can't imagine breathing air, like that. A fish can't imagine this, but you can see from their actions what they're up to. You can know from testing them what they're up to. And once that becomes your everyday, like I was saying before, then you affect them, not you. They know who you are. They only, and so what happens is they don't want to have just any regular people around you anymore. They want people you hopefully aren't going to affect and mess up the hive. A hive just wants to keep its structure, and one who's out of the hive only wants to get out of the structure. Two different things. But you're in a different structure, one that makes sense. Okay, where's the road to get to God? Okay, here it is. Okay, I see that. It makes sense. Great. Let me out. So they're so patterned into birthdays and death and all the calendars of holidays. And it's the script that gives them meaning. And that's not what, it's the opposite of what gives meaning to us. It's like, well, what's behind it? Who made the script? Like that Polly was a cracker is like, hey, memories are good. Crackers are good. It's like, yeah, why are crackers good? Because Polly was a cracker. That's why they're good. What do you mean? So they've got that non-logical loop going on at all times. You see in so many things. When as soon as you get to the edge of the script, they're like, they hit the non-logical loop and they loop back in and they're like, what just happened to you? They're like, I'm fine. You're like, that don't seem fine to me. You notice a difference when they can't follow their script and so on. So I'd say they're more like how to organize their memories so that they can function and do their script, which is something a hive mind does automatically. The bees go do the work, and somehow the queen is in charge. And it's very interesting to see it work harmoniously and perfectly with no thoughts. I mean, with no words, only thoughts. Alan, I love you too, Mike. All right. Looking forward to seeing you. Uh, Alan, who's making memories, right? Are memories made to forget? Are memories a form of knowledge or illusion? Or does it depend on what is being remembered? That's the point that's most important, what you just got to. Yeah. If you had an experience where you met with God, it doesn't dissolve, it doesn't go away, you don't forget it. It forms the basis of the foundation of your reality, whereas other memories fade, with the exception maybe of a birth of a child or some very rare things actually are you don't forget. Period. You oh, remember the day that they were born. I remember. Oh my God, yeah. Remember the day you met with God? That never fades. So I look at it more what's happening with the memories and what's fading, what's unimportant fades, and what's important doesn't fade. I think that distinction for me is I don't really care that much about other memories, except for I don't want to repeat stupid things I've done because I was unaware of some truth. So I keep the truth of what's going on at my fingertips and I just play it as it goes, like in the moment. and I know God will tell me what's up, maybe a little ahead of time too, you know. So uh, that's the way to play it, more in the moment. I'm not the only memories that I really care about are like birth of my child or something like that. Oh, people are always talking about this happened to me and that happened to me. Yes, this and that happened, and now you're like, I won't do that again. Sure, that's important, you know, and that led me to the truth. Great. But after a while, it just turns to bullet points. Oh yeah, this, that, this, you know, this whole super busy game doesn't have any traction on us anymore. It's not like, oh, the big carnival and all this. It they lose all that, cut all the puppet strings, got control. So it's a differentiation of those quality of memories, which is the most important, and that they're tied to God. So is remembering anything a curse, right? But it's also a necessary component to leaving the dome. Yeah, yeah. What to do and not to do. In other words, you got to find right or wrong. So we're back to the scientific method of forming hypothesis experimentation, right, Professor? Right? Come on, back to the basics. And then you have to remember the results to your experiment to a certain level. Oh yeah, you don't have to remember every result, but it's like, hey, did you know that putting a plant right out of the desert and never giving water dies, right? Okay, you have to water plants, you know? So it's not, hey, no, I remember that day I went out to experiment on that. What car did I drive? Oh, yeah, I stopped by the gas station too. I was a little bit hungry. I needed some coffee. I got some creamer. I didn't get sugar that day, but who cares about all that crap, right? Water plants. Okay. Water plants. Yeah. And then you're like, yeah, well, plants need water. Eventually, okay, you internalize that, the basics down here, and they are basics. So you don't move away from the basics. You follow? And so that's the kind of memories you want to create is, you know, same thing again today. Somebody came up trying to run a game on me, you know, like even me at the beach today, honestly, it happened to me. I'm just sitting there in the water face away from the beach. Hey, hey, hey. And somebody, you're fine, you're fine. The audience is spinning. I got a good spinning chair. It's working. That's the background noise. You can still spin over there, bitch. He was like, "Hey, hey, how you doing, man?" He's like, "Oh, I'd do a lot better if there weren't chemtrails." I was like, "Oh my god, dude, there ain't no chem. What are you talking about? Like, how's this water clean that I'm sitting in here? It was full of junk. Remember last week? It was full of everything. It's perfectly clear. How did that happen? Air's clean. How did that? What? Uh, God is real, you know. Eventually, we get to. He's like, "You saying it's magic?" I'm like, "Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying." Thank you. So, yeah, you could come and hang out with me, but they're always going to test us, and I'm gonna, unfortunately, go to the beach to relax and have a quiet moment of not doing his work for 5 seconds, like you will. And somebody be like, hey, hey. You're like, what? You're going to answer them because you're serving them. You see what I'm saying? Or else you wouldn't be here. Being a permanent service. Apparently, God created me such a cake and log with no hive kind of individual that, you know, always the thorn in the side. Ah, that's just who I am. So you're headed in my spot. So congratulations. Let's see what else we have here. Making memories. That's a good one. Mike, perfect master, best friend, brother, father, trust, and finance legend, and all that. You're so sweet. Like, hey, you too. I can make a list about each one of you too. That you, hey, would have listened to the hive when chopped down a tree for his sister, got his whole, not just his home flattened, but his car too, in one foul swipe, just from helping people. Then we could go on and on about each other that we're different from them, and you're supposed to notice that, and you have noticed it. And so you're like, I'm just cool with God over here. I don't know what you're all are up to all the time. Like, I couldn't do all that. Like, it's just fine to play a script all day. Okay, that's not you. That's not me. But go ahead. Right, we accept it. Pauletta, thanks for your support. It's one of the twin towers of power, right? Spiritual power. You're amazing, Pauletta. Greetings, Sean, everyone on today. Sorry for being late. Grandma duty, exactly. Super grandmas. Like, we're the super grandmas. I noticed. Thanks for taking the time to be here in the middle of your grandma duties. I appreciate it. And God bless your grandma duties. They're super important. Jay, good to have you. Everyone's saying hi to Paulette. Alan, realizing the truth by conscious experience. Thank you. By your decisions and your choices. Oh, this is, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, look at that tone. Outcome. What? Okay. Wow. Let me try another one. Right? Let me go. Hey, that bank account thing worked. Let me try a credit card thing. Okay. It's well, off we go, right? Where are you in Florida again?
Exactly.
You have a beach down there or something? Is it good? It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Doesn't ever turns to snow or ice. uh, Pamela, I don't know how anyone on the spiritual journey can love John when they meet him. Thank you. And honestly, the same with you all are the same. You're huge hearted people. So it's good to be around each other. Like, you can't even dial your heart all the way open and pastor. Like, I just wish I could hang out with, actually talk with somebody about the truth and stuff. It's like, what? You're in it? What? That's cool. Okay. A totally different experience we all need to have. So that's why continue to be committed to try and make gatherings happen and so on. Thank you, Pamela. Because again, I'm not going to steal your heart. I'm going to rest a minute under my wing here. Here's what's going on. Have okay, breathe. It's okay, and then you're going to be okay. And now you know what's up. They took the things around a sword, and you felt crazy because you didn't know what's up. Now you know what's up.
Totally crazy.
Yeah. So you go through this, I'm crazy, and they start reading your mind and they start saying, you're crazy, you know that, right? Those thoughts are crazy. They start coming up to you. Hey, what do you think about this? No, you're crazy. Your answer is you're crazy. No, don't stop it. Get it? We hear you. Stop thinking. Like one step short of that, right? You're like, okay, 6 feet was it? Hey, easy. She's way better. I should stop. I should turn off the camera. I should go back to talking. Okay. Let's keep reading here. Let's keep reading. Thank you, Pamela, and for your support. You're really such a godsend. You really are. You have met with God. You showed that it's real and so on. You know, everyone, there's no more amount of respect anyone can have for you, period. Me or anyone. I'm just saying, we all feel the same way about you and you, sis, 100%. Your whole crew, honestly. Uh, it really is amazing. Jay, good to have you. Brondo, oh my God, there's some water I saw last night somewhere. And it said more hydrating than water. I swear to God, it was right in front of me. I was like, oh my God, Brondo. That's last night. I went to eat food. Yes, yesterday I went to eat food at the beach, and there was water that said exactly those words on it. It wasn't, except for it didn't say Brondo. I was like, are they watering their plants right here? Like, oh, such a good movie. DD, J Baba, Romeo. All
Oh,
right.
we should say hi to Romeo, Ben.
Oh, he's internally saying hi over there, but he hasn't decided to externally do
Say
it.
hi to Romeo.
All right, Didi and Romeo, good to have you here. Glad things are going well. It's great to hear from you both. God bless you both. You're really doing great things. You got a lot of. I saw some basketball footage. I saw. I saw. What is that on Instagram or what have you? It was a rebound, full length of the court, right? Dribble down to the other end and makes a bucket. What? I was like, that's a pretty good video. Like, that's Romeo. It's like, yeah, no, that's not Michael Jordan or nothing. I was like, court, one end of the court to the other. So it's like, this is just what I did. I know where that came from, Dee Dee, up in the bleachers there. So that was excellent to see. I'm happy for you both. God, things are going well. It looks like Romeo's having a great time playing basketball, and what a great fun thing to watch is him having that much fun and doing great. He's great at it. So it's going good on both ends, the watching and the playing. Happy for you both. Oh, it is Romeo here. Good. Thank you, J. Bobbio. Romeo is here. Oh, he is here actually. Oh, now he's actually thinking about it. Okay. He's like, yeah, what my mom said to it. I'm not allowed to do what my mom said. I'm 13. It's a rule. Okay. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, let's see. DD, all right. I didn't hear it, but oh, not in this account. Okay. W Romeo. Oh, DD. Shout out to the woman on the razor's edge, right?
For sure. On the razors. It's a roller coaster of emotions. But John has a way of making everything make sense and everything be okay. So I'm glad to go through the roller coaster here.
And she's, a wonderful woman, very respectful, totally has her life and her son's life very organized, and, totally is a not get out of sorts kind of a lady, but what's the truth. Who wants things in their life to be messy and stuff? No one, but we want the truth, and that the spiritual messiness and physical difficulties. And I got to go to Florida. Wait, what? Things, but they have a side effect of good things too. If you're doing the right things, you get to float in the ocean where it's so staggeringly beautiful at times you can't even explain it.
Yeah. I have this Amex no limit credit card, like from the trust from your Monday work. And I was thinking of maybe just not leaving the hotel and just letting it blow up, just keep. Just a thought I had today.
No.
Blow up the Amex.
No. That's so funny. She had to use the script too. She's like, "Is Jamie actually leaving?" I was like, I think she might.
I was getting my green smoothie this morning, and that's what I told the guys, that I have this Amex card, and I might just keep staying at the hotel and blow it up. He's like, "Well, you have to pay that back." I said, "But what if I don't?"
Right. And those are the kind of thoughts.
I don't know.
Once the information is available to you, that's why I'm like, yeah, girl, stay. What? It would be great to have you here every day. I don't say that. You see what I'm saying? I say, no, I'm like totally not your priority. The dude who will get on camera is your life partner.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I say, I love you too, and I'll miss you too. And come back when like some more crew is here, like the ones in here.
Yeah.
Let's have a gathering. You see what I'm saying? Come individually
And this,
visit.
like, I live in the Rocky Mountains in Canada. It's dry, dusty. I just feel healthier here. Like, it's just humid and the water's amazing. It's nice. Very healing place.
Mike says, shout out to the women on the razor's edge. I love it. Woman, and then he goes, women. Yeah, it's all those. Women and women. It's so true. Oh, Romeo, love you too, to his mom. He's what? Reese. I watched Pilgrim Progress. Excellent, Reese. Alan's the one who recommended that to me. Props to Alan. the other night. Wonderful. Thanks for recommending it. Good job by filling it out. Wonderful. I'm glad. Razor's Edge is one that they enjoyed recently too. It's an old movie and then a newer movie, like a black and white one, and then a Bill Murray one, and it's a book. So it is from a passage in the Upanishads. So that's a good one that has been recently liked by the crew in here. So you might want to look at that one. Dee Dee, you guys are so great. Oh, thanks, Jamie and Jack. Take care, Jay Bubba. You too, girl. You're doing. I love that things are turning around for you and Romeo and everything. I love it. I love it. Uh, you put no limits on how much you're going to love God, and I love the response is the same for you all. It should be. I wouldn't work for God if it wasn't. So good. You'll get there one day. Credit card's good. You got some cash in between in the meantime, which is good. I'm happy. Jamie, what happens if you don't pay back? What? Ocean of Love has always been a goal. Yes. Nice, you got there. Yes. I'll be ready on my way. Oh, that's so sweet. I love you up too, Cassie. Just being your shells. So sweet. Uh, Chris Vine, how did you get an Amex that is unlimited? Oh,
Uh, Amex does that. They have no limit credit cards. It's like no set limit. They set you, but it's not like it's not to infinite. But I think, oh, I'm going off memory. So I think it was 200 or 250,000. Then when I got the second Amex card, they dropped both of them down to 150,000 each. But there's no limit, so you keep using it, and I think they would go higher if you use it and pay it back. I think there's no limit how high it can go.
there is. Amex does have a useful tool that's like if you were to make they have if you were to make a purchase and you could actually fill in a number and check to see if the purchase would go through.
Yeah.
So you kind of can get in a range of what your actual unlimited limit is, which is crazy super high. So
I think
At
mine
times.
is technically the last time I did that tool. I think it's about 300,000. So 300,000 of hotel stays.
yeah, that's the way. Not all of us think that way, but apparently Jamie does. And if you went to the beach near where she is in the hotel and all that,
It's worth it.
yes, boom. So that's why the Canadian has to go home for a minute and be like, oh, wait, what the? And just take a minute as.
I was thinking, why
sort
would
it out.
God dangle this place in front of me and then say, ha, you can't be here? So there's got to be some answer for getting here more. We'll see.
So she'll be back and forth for sure to visit
Yes.
the next gathering and so on. You definitely hear that, right? Right, and that's wonderful.
Definitely.
Yes, okay. She had another wonderful time here. You know, spiritual problems came up,
Lots of them.
got dealt with, passed away, feeling better, floating a lot lighter in the ocean water. Hooray! Wonderful.
And honestly, all this joking, I do feel ready to go back home. But I've been here about 1 month. I booked 3 weeks and then I extended it to a month. But actually, I like everything that got dealt with. I feel ready to go home now. So
I'll miss you
place,
terribly too, and we will miss each other and come together. And I really tried to several times take the time to explain how much I love my guru, Sridhar, who brought me to the truth and brought me to God. Like, who am I going to love more? My children may, even, yeah, but I mean, how is it possible? Like, the goal of life is to be with God. So, to be chosen to be in the spiritual hierarchy means you're a heart surgeon, and you're not a vampire. You're like the wounded hearts will come, and you gotta repair them by being a safe place to take a moment and speak about the truth, and then you're allowed to leave without, you know, your heart's pumping again, everything's fine. It's like, well, let me stab it. It's like, no, 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 don't do that. You see, that's not our job. Our job is to give them a moment. Okay, we're not like that. You see, that's how our action changes them. Oh yeah, we know what's up. We know who's who, so we can help each other. And we could not be taken advantage of by them. Okay, um, all the other, you're in a cult. It's like, uh,
I get told that a lot.
yeah. Is that the biggest compliment ever? Because it's like that's sort of saying you're not in a hive. In the hive, you're not in the hive. You could say that, and it would have, you wouldn't have to be so mean about whatever, But that's just the way it comes out of them. You see, it's always the same. And when their pattern becomes so obvious, you're like, what are you, 3 years old? You all say the same stupid, like something you say in second or third grade, like a little, you're trying to like, just say something that's supposed to bother me, but none of you have thought of a new thing to say. So you're all just, hey, that's a cult. It's like the next one later, it's like, you all can't have like a conversation or something. Like you just have to just, it's like talking to Cartman or something, like, wait, is that what? It doesn't make any sense. And that's where you get to see where they're off, right? Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Good question about the unlimited. Thank you, Jamie. Uh, I'm in the Amex family. Good. Very good. Jay, George. Possibly all world famous fountain of youth is in Florida, in Venice, a few miles away from here. That's true. There's a fountain. Possibly on fountain. I used to live a block from it. I know it. Uh, Life in a body, more mineral springs in an old people oasis, and no youth there. Oh god, Florida joke. She's like, gets it now that she's bad. Mike's got a Florida joke. Like, I'm gonna send this one all the way. Oh, he saves them up, but ouch. If you've been to Florida, if you know about war middle springs, it's so funny. Oh,
I'm laughing at your laugh because I don't know. I can't, like, I don't have that good eyes to see what he said. So I'm just laughing at your laugh. Not what Mike said, because I can't read what Mike said.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you, Jamie. Oh, people, that's so sweet. What Pam just wants to come down, chill with family, and hang out, and go to the beach, and be around the baby and stuff. And she ain't like, uh, oh, you get to it. I don't know. She's this. We're all trying to level up to you, girl. That's every time she types or says something, it's like, oh, I have to go think about if I'm doing okay.
I'm trying to.
It's like, God dang it, girl. She's always on target. Anyway, we all love you, Pam. You're the best, seriously. Best grandma, amazing. I grew up near, more middle streets. I used to hop the fence at night so for free. It's so good. Got older, still no age reversal. Oh my goodness, that's good. It will though. Just under 8 years, if you're unlucky. Jay, you got told that too, Jamie, a couple weeks ago. Chris Fine, yeah. Lots of resistance to try to discredit you with zero backing or something better. Thank you, Chris. Is that true? Mike says no cult, just a gang member of God's gang. Oh. Although he's good at typing it out, he's way better hanging out with. I'm just saying, want to give you full props, my man. Because I mean, you don't fully know how awesome Mike is until he's done a dozen karaoke songs for you. I'm just saying, He's so good. Let me go through anything else we got going on here. I made a list here. Uh, there's some show out. What's that thing with Homelander on it? These, all these. It's on Amazon. I can't remember the name of it, but it's really creepy, weird about the superheroes and stuff like the super fallen angels. Their hierarchy. They're talking about their hierarchy. Who's most powerful? Who's got the powers? All that stuff. Anyway, there's one moment where he said, "There's 1 to 10 million. One of them super to 10 million." So there are very few of you because you're the actual ones that you're the ones playing the game. So it's actually you with the power. You're just in the process of unlocking it. Okay, they have powers, they know about it, but they need them because we have unlimited powers, and you're learning about them. So continue in that direction. Continue learning. I'm just pointing out why I need so many shows. Why are you so? Oh, we're so powerful. We're super. Oh, you're Superman. But why are you? Why you gotta say it so much? Why don't you come over here and have a conversation about the truth? Why are you always over there lying and saying? You see, it's like children's behavior. I don't mean to demean teenagers because teenagers are way past this type of nonsense. Honestly, this is a young child, just learning. Hey, can I just take that? Oh, that's somebody else's. You can't take that. Well, I want it anyway. It's just really little children type basic skills they don't have yet. They don't have take them. Don't murder each other. Take them in. This is like, do you need to say that? Like, oh, that's bad if you need to say that. Uh, so that's the difference. You see. Uh, the movie you mentioned is Pilgrim Progress. Yes, Jay. It's just recommended. Go look it up on YouTube. It's a movie, but it's also I got it from Al. I watched a great cartoon. It's just so good. You'll love it. Um, Maybe I'll do a little bit of the property story that I'm sitting in now this Sunday, and I'm live. Jamie wanted to come and watch it. She's a realtor, got to watch it. Like, obviously, she wasn't on every phone call and none of that stuff, but she did speak with the realtor and stuff that I'm in here. And the place went to Jesus Christ Trust, and what I said was going to happen did happen, and I get a 33% price reduction. Closed in 33 days on September 11th. It did those things. Those things did happen. And here I am. So,
And crazy fast alternate financing, which was able to close on time. That's what was so surprising to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the information that I need you to understand. Oh, well, I can't get a house or property. I'm using a trust. There are limitations. It's like you don't understand the situation at all. You know the truth. If you're running it, if you really do, your prayer that they don't get their feathers or wings, that they die and don't get them. So they did all this work for nothing the whole time, decades. They're not that. They're little children. They don't want to do all their effort for nothing. They're not that stupid, Like they would like to get an outcome. So, and they get it from you. So, inquiring minds want to know: do you want your feathers and wings, or do you want to get the other prayer? Which way are we going today? That's what I thought. You see what I'm saying? Before you show up, right? That's what we're going to start with because you have the information and you actually have the power and you know it. And I've been saying it. And so now we're witnessing the outcome. I crossed the line. I'm going to do my best for property tax exemption here. It was extremely difficult in some ways to do this, but then miracles happened to make it happen. Yeah, it was you can't get regular finance. I had to produce all the documents, all the work, try another program, constant calls, constant emails, still do this work, have to move, all this stuff. But then the miracle happened at the end. So if you just play according to the rules and do your best, God will step in and miraculously make things happen if your heart and actions are true. It's a fact. And remember, I go first, right? So I did it. I done it. Oh yeah, but what I don't want to get a property. Yeah, I done it. I done it. I now I've completed the list on the last or first day, right? I did it by the day. Now there's 8 years, under 8 years now. I did it on time. I did everything, the property, everything. Okay, I'll go for the exemptions. Still, there's still some game to play out. Okay, there's not no game, but I'm ahead of you in all respects, except for those people that broke some trail up there. Miss Canada, yay! I didn't have to go to Canada. South Carolina, and Dee Dee and others have notably done things in places where I am not. So you're pushing forward in your own way out there. You see, we're having an effect. We are changing things, and after we cross the line, it's do or die time. Wings and feathers, or you want the other prayer? That's that. Are you a gang member? Yeah, you are. That's the way gang members are. This is my corner of the street. Off. Or, oh, thank you. I was just holding it for you. Okay, you got your feathers and wings. Now off you go. Right? Okay, you're with me. All right. So that's a little bit about the property thing. Jamie was here to watch it as she's a realtor, very knowledgeable realtor, very spiritually knowledgeable too. And, so witness the whole thing. And it's sitting in the place right now. Um, I like the way Dee Dee said this, typed up something. The affairs of the fairies, right? Affairs are for fairies, right? They're the ones. Oh, read your mind. You might open to be, cheating, as they call it. It's like, is it reading my mind cheating? Actually, isn't that actually, and not telling me, isn't that actually cheating? And see where there's some weakness of you coming at me. Isn't that actually really kind of like cheating? Don't we get to not read minds? Wait a second. Are you cheating? See, they're always cheating. That's why they can't win the game. They have powers, they have information, they have knowledge, they can do things and so on. They can't win. They can't go by the script and advance you from doing evil stuff and win too, because they can't do that and then come out of character and then move forward. They can't do it. They can't do it. They're their character. They can't. Oh yeah, but you're doing that based on the knowledge of something. They will shake their head up and down. We catch them. I got your hand is right in the cookie jar. They're like, yeah, oh, okay, yeah, but your hand's in the cookie jar. Yeah, oh right, yeah, you know everything. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, what are you going to do about it? Well, my hand's in the cookie jar. I know. That's what I'm trying to say. What are you going to do? Yeah, but my hand's in the cookie jar. That's not a human response. You see what I'm saying? They cannot win this game. They have limits to what they are. You see, they can't become unlimited with God. They're limited on purpose. They're like a horse that's been hobbled. Can't go run now. They can't. Their powers are their hobbles that keep them here in the dome. You see, realize that about your adversaries. Once you could realize what they're up to, you could project thought at them. You could affect their hive. That's what I've been trying to say today. We serve them. You stay steady in your mind like Pam, right? Like she's steady as a rock over there. What an impact this lady has on them by watching her and her being totally steady 24/7. What? You go mess with her? What? Ladies, God and grandma through and through. What are you talking about? What? That's how we affect them. You see us saying no ruffles, no. I hand out the feathers. You can't ruffle my what? All I got is feathers up in here. What are you talking about? You ain't ruffle. I got so many feathers. I'm giving them away up in here. You can't mess with me. What? Come on. That's who we are. You with me? Come on. All right, I just wanted to say thank you for the donations. I'm gonna read your stuff here in a second, but I just wanted to say as we're kind of getting near the end of this, I just want to say I asked because I'm really, once I decided to get this property, it's all built into the script. I get that, but they really are going to make me invisible out there. They don't want me to do this. If you're a hive, if you're a hornet, so you live in a hive, you don't want somebody to come along and bust down your hive. They got to move the hive. You don't want that. You will sting them, and if you got to die to do it, you will do that. That's just who they are. So when I ask for, hey, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to suffer for it, and you take the time and you I say, if you can put me out there on social media, try and get more students and so on, and you take the time to do it. I know Jamie's done it. I know you people are doing it. I want to say thank you. Like, finally, a student came the other day, and it's like, that's not, once I tried to do this, I could tell by the reaction of the hive that it's going to have a great impact. But my suffering is like back to a mortgage and all this difficulty. So your help, I've noticed, and has changed things. I want to say thank you to Jamie and everyone taking the time to do that. I said, could you help for 30 days or so? And thank you for doing that. It has had an impact. I can see it starting to have an impact. They would have shut me down so bad again for what I'm doing is they are relentless on me, but so am I. And so your help helps propel me forward. And I want to thank you for that very much. Uh, so let's see what else we got here. And so if you have anything on your mind, thank you for your patience. You listen to me and Jamie and stuff. Anything in particular? Probably going to wind things up, but I want to deal with anything on your mind before we go. So throw it out there. Uh, there we go. About Jay, 1979. Yeah. That sounds right for Pilgrim's Progress. Yeah, you just found it good. Free movie, like awesome. Oh yeah, full free movie. Yeah, you love. Dee loves cookies. Oh my goodness. You get the joke. Exactly. We're going to get some you can get cookies, can you? How about I get some cookies too? Exactly. Thank you, Dee. Chris, Jack, I'm so appreciative you have shared your knowledge with over the last 15 years. You're welcome. It's required. I'm responsible. I want to help people. But I appreciate your appreciation. Thank you. You're changing lives and generations of lives. Thank you. I wish there were generations, but no, I don't. I take it back. I'm totally making that. I'm making a joke. No, I don't. Under 8 years is fine. Don't do it, God. I can make jokes too, even if they're not funny, like Mike. uh, so thank you. I so wish I would have found you sooner. Yes, but there's enough time. And time is short. And if you think about it that way, and there isn't really much time, you did it fast, actually. You did it super fast. Anyone in here? You did it crazy fast. And God must have helped you to do it. So, congratulations. That's a normal, natural thought. But if you flip it and know the truth, you did it fast. For real, for real, for real. Congratulations, honestly. And everyone. Jay, great to have you here, Chris. Yeah, totally. Excited for you, Jack. How exciting. Good. All right. And Genia starts sharing again. Thank you. And Jamie for the proof. Yes. Thank you, Jamie. Indeed. Agreed. Sherry gets shut down, but I'll ask God to help with that. Thank you. Good to know all this. Us, Dee Dee. Yeah. You have put it out there for me, girl, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking a break. I asked you to, and you took a moment to take a break. Some warriors fight so long and so hard. I'm like, it's me. Hi, don't shoot. Hi. I come up and like, easy. I'm gonna take that thing for a second. Okay, you can sit down there, soldier. Okay, go take a break. Some need to be told that are so, And I'm the only one that's allowed to, but you take a break where you need to. We all need to, okay? It's not swing that thing 24/7. It's bullet points. It's like, oh, this one I'm going to swing at. You recognize if you only swing at the ones you need to, which you're getting very good at that. For a while, might as well just swing at them all. But they're not really all a threat. So it's good you took a minute break. Thank you for doing that. I asked you to, so thank you. Sherry gets shut down. Yeah. The we stole the cookies from the cookie jar. Who stole the cookies from that cookie jar? Right? Oh, somebody has been watching a little one. I know. I know from the song, the patois. Chris has been great. I agree, Dee Dee. Thank you. Well said. Chris has been great. Isn't that true? Mike, John, you were hilarious. So are you, man. It's a great day out. You'll be here in October. Looking forward to it. Howard Bass made it. What? Hey, the new guy who's a smart guy. What? Good to have you, man. And thanks for getting to the school and stuff. You put in your finances and support. I'm here to support you, okay? Anything that comes up. And these are your buddies in here, people that have done this a while. So these are your homies, the ones you can see in here. They're to the spiritual side of the truth and all that. They're your real homies. Okay. How'd you made it? Dee Dee, I don't get breaks. I get seconds. See, I'm seeing some dimples come on. What? That was a good joke. Time to go to the bathroom. That's it. That's why I had to say something. Thank you. Think of my point. Reese, I got my trust process with Secretary saying 4 to 3 weeks. Total processing time. I'll make a post about it. Wonderful, wonderful. About it when I receive the return. It's super excited. Way to get some, Reese. So great when you fill out the thing, you're like, send it all with a prayer from God, right? And you're like, okay. And then it comes, you're like, yeah. And sometimes we get oh, we need this. Oh, we need this. But when you get it, feels good, doesn't it? Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. Dee Dee. Not even that. So funny. Love you all. Love you too, Dee Dee. Christopher Lyons. All right. Mild sweet lemonade. This guy, Chris Lyons, in the house. Who's a plumber that knows what's up, knows what's down. The plumbing is under everything. What's beneath everything? What's this beneath everything? Plumbing. This guy's a great plumber. He knows what's up. Lemonade, indeed. Fresh water and lemonade. Join and share. Anyway, I want to say thank you before we go out, really, for putting the information out of stuff. It's a really, they come at me so hard to make me invisible and all that. So it is super meaningful now to do it during this 30-day time period. It's really important. And I notice you've been doing it. Thank you again for doing it. Thank you. All right, Alex. Good to see you. Anyway, till this is the last we're going to see Jamie. She's going to be out of here in a couple of days, right, Jamie?
Yes.
She's going to keep her credit together and all that stuff.
For
and
now.
Yeah. And she's going to come visit when everybody comes together and all that stuff and all that. She wants to see you. Yeah.
And I'll just maybe add at the very end, because I said it on the Thursday show. Recent proof that I posted in the classroom is my top floor condo in Canada is registered as church property. And that was, first I had it in regular trust and they wouldn't honor the tax exemption. So then after Alan and John came out with this new religious affiliation paperwork and the baptismal documents, I resubmitted everything and they approved it. The property title is registered as church property. So we'll see if they do the tax exemption now.
Why? But she has never said something. Who is behind? She knows what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, she does, but she doesn't even come to mind. if there's a spiritual hierarchy and someone's at the top and someone wrote down something that gave everything to them, would you advance spiritually faster than anyone and become, the individual that's the top of the hierarchy in Canada? You would. Say, ring any bells? Huh?
Well,
Does it ring any bells?
I don't know. I think like Alan did the paperwork that helped and that opened everything up.
Is there anyone on your paperwork that, like, if you were
Yeah,
to,
your name is put on it. Is that what you mean? Like in the way the property's registered now as church property, it says John McCaig. Like it's in there now. It's registered not on the property title, but in the background as part of the registration process. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, your name is affiliated with my property now.
Yes. And so, see, we have to see through all the scripts, and that God in the ether, right? When we're not in this world, when we lose our eyesight, God will come as one of the characters that God made. Yes? Jesus, Buddha, Bear Baba, maybe more than one. The angel Gabriel, and so on, right? But who's here in the spiritual hierarchy? How do you want to advance yourself? You see? And I mean, from my position as a guy, to have her show up and say sign over everything to and have a weakness in her heart and need the truth and stuff, and me be like, it's okay, hands off, you're cool, everything's cool, don't want you, don't want your property, don't want a single thing, I want you to have God. Even though in your paperwork and everywhere else I could totally take advantage of you. What? Never. Never, ever. And that's her experience, is it? Did I describe it?
Yes, and I have actually like a huge sense of relief too. Like it's
You experience the spiritual benefits, and
yeah,
there's no downside on this team. You see it say, I'm not,
totally.
it's a cult, yes. We all want God. You see, that's a cult. Where are
Yeah.
you, God? Get up on in here.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to call it, then so be it, whatever.
Yeah.
Bring on God. Okay. Some places call that a religion. You would like, give it a whatever, people. What is giving your life meaning that you have to call this a cult? Go ahead. What gives your life meaning? Where's God in your? Yeah, see, this is just a dick. It's just trying to get at us, but they can't. Okay. So I wanted to have a testimonial, came to visit, went well spiritually, advancement was experienced, no negative qualities. I didn't do anything in any way negative. The sun is good and everything's good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not here to take advantage of men, women, children, or even the other team.
Yeah.
Here are the rules. Play by the rules, you'll be fine. And you're all fine, okay? All right. Okay. God bless you, one and all. Okay. And you'll be coming down to the next gather we're having down here. Please do. And we'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing Jamie again. I'll be seeing Benjamin again. I'll miss him terribly, of course. And like I miss you all. And we'll see each other again soon. And we'll see each other next Sunday again. Okay? Until then, God bless you all. I appreciate all the prayers for each other. Pray for each other. Alan, final solution. You're so sweet, all of you. And I'm looking forward to get you sweethearts together again so you can hang out. Until next time, God bless you. And thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Benjamin. Safe travels home.